the league. Welcome to Face of the Franchise, Episode 2.
That's a base hit, please. Oh my God, Tommy, you serious? Save, blazing speed.
Okay.
He's confident for a reason. I'm gonna use his total player.
Well, we're now just a few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top quarterbacks will take the field one last time in a Texas Longhorns uniform. Now, there's no question his career speaks for itself, but you can bet that NFL scouts, coaches, and players will be tuning in to see how he performs when the lights shine brightest. And believe me, he knows...
Okay. The championship game.
Yes! I've got the lead in the championship game! Fernando trying to win player of the game in the title game. It is 3-2. Bobby Soup is getting a little worried. But it's a long way to go. Christmas! Swing on! No, that's a pop-up. Short C's got some people in the way, and he caught it barely. Out. Oh, yes! Oh, please!
Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship, as it'll be the Clemson Tigers taking on the Texas Longhorns.
Let's go smack them in the face. Let's go smack them in the face. 25-0 is the final score. To kick off the national championship.
Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. And we are underway in the national championship game. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They begin with Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards in the first. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Taylor. Ingram churning. He lost the football. It's going the other way. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
2nd down and 4.
Welcome to Texas.
And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Longhorns have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
This is Henry. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter play.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second down, here's Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line.
Welcome to Texas.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A first down carry for Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Taylor. And his throw here's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Taylor. He finds his man, complete. It's Powers. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The Clemson punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Now it's Martin.
Martin's breaking.
Martin flexing the muscle. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. What a story this would be. Texas 1 half away from a national championship. Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game. Slater on the return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set for their next drive. The Texas offense at the line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
You have fun with this one.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Congratulations, you actually scored points.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, good return up past the 30. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Going to hand to Jewell, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. The Clemson punter out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Try to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Slater on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. Martin flexing the muscle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now it's Martin. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 15 more, and it's another first down. They'll give to Martin here out of the gun. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a first and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Longhorns add on to that lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
With 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the game,
Tiger offense
the
ready
football
to get after it one
game
more
should
time.
be over.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point. Taylor hit. He lost
And
the football.
fumble.
And does the defense have it? They do.
It's our football.
We're going the other way.
That game's over. Ball game.
Put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct.
A first down and the game's over.
I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Sims. And he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And ball game.
Dangerous return man showing it here. So that'll do it. For the first time since 2005, the Texas Longhorns are the kings of college football.
So bad. It's almost as tall as Uncle Sam. Look at that trophy. It's gigantic. And now Papa Cap. That's not gone. You have to catch that. Probably. If that score holds up and Team Soup wins, this is the last we see of Fireball. I was up by 13, Soup. Now you're up by 3. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. No. Automate. I'm down by 3. Please get out. I don't think it will.
For all my listeners out there, I'm just going to put it to you this way. NFL
Well,
teams
this was a
love
good video.
Championship pedigree. It's one of the main reasons why of this year's draft. By their star quarterback, of course. In short, there's plenty of amazing players out there. But when teams look at this kid now, they're inevitably going to think to themselves, winner, champion. Yeah, obviously his measurables are off the charts, but I think his championship experience sets him further apart from the rest of the pack. Anyway, let's shift into something I read before the show. An interesting post my wife Susie sent me about the...
Yeah.